Have you ever wondered what would happen if two of the Bible's most legendary figures clashed in an epic showdown? We're talking about the giant warrior, Goliath, versus the supernaturally strong judge, Samson. It's the ultimate battle of brawn versus brawn, skill versus raw power. So, grab your popcorn, because today we're exploring what if Goliath fought Samson. Let's set the stage. On one side, we have Goliath of Gath, standing over 9 feet tall. He's a walking fortress, decked out in bronze armor weighing over 100 pounds. His spearhead alone was heavier than a modern-day bowling ball. He wasn't just big. He was a seasoned champion, the pride of the Philistine army, a master of one-on-one combat. His strategy was simple but effective: intimidate, overwhelm, and crush his opponent with sheer size and skill. He was the ancient world's equivalent of a main battle tank. On the other side, we have Samson. He wasn't a trained soldier in the traditional sense, but he was blessed by God with superhuman strength. This is the man who tore a lion apart with his bare hands, single-handedly defeated 1,000 men with nothing but the jawbone of a donkey, and ripped the gates of a city right off their hinges. Samson's power wasn't in armor or weapons, it was in his spirit and, of course, his famous long hair, the source of his divine strength. He was a force of nature, unpredictable and incredibly powerful. So, let's imagine them facing off in the Valley of Elah. Goliath would step forward, his shadow casting over the field, shouting his usual taunts. He'd see Samson, a man without armor, without a proper sword, and probably laugh. He'd think it was another easy victory. Goliath's plan would be to close the distance quickly and use his massive spear and immense weight to end the fight before it even begins. For him, this is a duel of warriors, and Samson just doesn't look the part. But Samson is no ordinary warrior. He wouldn't be intimidated. We've seen him face impossible odds before. He wouldn't try to match Goliath's skill with a spear or sword. Why would he? His greatest weapon is his God-given strength. Samson's best strategy would be to dodge Goliath's initial, lumbering attack. Goliath is powerful, but that heavy armor would also make him slower and less agile compared to the explosive Samson. Picture this: Goliath thrusts his giant spear. Samson, with his incredible reflexes, evades it. The spearhead buries itself in the ground. In that split second, while the giant is slightly off balance, trying to recover his massive weapon, Samson closes the distance. This is where the fight changes completely. It's no longer a duel of weapons, it's a grapple, and in a close-quarters struggle. Who are you betting on? The man in heavy armor or the man who can tear down buildings? Once Samson gets his hands on Goliath, the armor becomes a liability. Samson could grab Goliath, lift him, and slam him to the ground, just as he did with the city gates. The sheer force would be devastating. The armor wouldn't protect Goliath from that kind of raw, crushing power. It wouldn't be a long, drawn-out fight. It would be a sudden, shocking display of overwhelming strength. Samson's power was never about technique, it was about divine intervention making the impossible possible. So, who wins? While Goliath was a formidable champion of man, Samson was a champion of God. In a contest of pure physical power, Samson's supernatural strength would likely triumph over Goliath's natural, albeit gigantic, size and skill. It would be a legendary clash, but Samson's unique gifts would give him the ultimate edge. What do you think? Who would win in this epic showdown? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this what if battle, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next exploration into history's greatest legends. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.